Hi, I'm Dan Carlisle. I'm here at the National Shooting Center, and it's 2019 National Championships. And John just asked me to just talk along here. And first thing I'd like to talk about is the youth shooting program. We're doing a lot of youth shooting stuff with the Texas Rifle Association Foundation. And if you're willing to donate, we sure could use your help. I thought I'd throw that in. But we do about 50 kids a month, and our program's pretty good. It's pretty big. It's full every month, and we look forward to the next month. You know, the kids are our future of the sport, and it's what grows this sport altogether. So without them, we're nothing in the end. And it really helps our Second Amendment rights and to be able to understand how to actually proficiently play the game in shooting. I was just in Minnesota at Randy Boss at Caribou Gun Club a little while back, and Minnesota has 14,500 kids in their program, the largest of any state. And they just got voted the safety award of all collegiate sports in general. They had 0 accidents last year, and they got the #1 award for being the safest sport in Minnesota, which was pretty amazing, and it's incredible. When you do something right, this is how it works out. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about some of the targets that are being thrown this year in 2019. You know, I do a lot of clinic work all around the country. That's what I do for a living. I don't shoot as much as I used to, but I'm hearing a lot of nightmares about, you know, the toughness of the target presentations. You know, the way I look at this, it's not growing the sport. I mean, you can't set all the targets for the top 30 just because they're moaning and groaning at you because it's too easy. But, you know, it's okay. If it's too easy, then they shoot great. And then, you know, we got entertainment watching them shoot off at night, which is fantastic too. So I think I know of 4 or 5 people. I was just at a clinic a week or so back in South Carolina there at Will Fennell's place. And I had 4 people that pulled out of the Nationals out of the 38 that we had over that week's time. And, you know, I asked them why, and they go, well, they're just tired of getting beat up. Well, it's true. It's you know, shooters are type A. They like to win. Okay, they can afford to play a game. It's expensive. And, you know, to not bring it down a notch when a C-class shooter in South Carolina Regional averaged 62 on 200 targets. I'm sure driving out the driveway that day was, wow, it had to be tough. And, you know, going, man, you know, I'm not sure it's what I want to do or not. I did not have any fun this weekend. So it's all about fun in the end. You know, let the best shooters shoot big scores. Who cares? You know, we're growing the sport like crazy. Last year it's 2,500 people, 2,400 in the main or some amount. I hear this year it's 1,800, 1,900 in the main. So something's wrong. We're going the wrong way. So I also heard that here at the Nationals they eased up a little bit, so maybe the word's out to get back in line. And you know, I can understand the World Championships. It should be hard, but everything else should be fun. And there's separator stations that separate all the classes, so that's what that's designed for. So enough bitching, I guess, right now. But you know, as far as it goes, as far as the sport goes, it's growing and growing. I mean, I live in Georgetown, Texas, and I work at my local club, Capital City Clays, and their growth rate over the last 3 or 4 years is just off the chart. It's so incredible. They're throwing so many birds. It's hard to even get a station out there on the weekends sometimes. So, you know, I can see the sport really taking off. And, you know, it's been since 1985 that Clays was brought into the country. So, I mean, it's just a long time. And I'm thinking next 40 years ought to be even better. If anybody wants to reach me, my number is 512-818-2295. If you're interested in clinics in your area or at your gun club, it doesn't matter. I'll travel to our United States, and look forward to seeing you sometime. Take care.